No, the Klan ain't contributed to the problem. You can just sit back and let the blacks do their own job. I mean, let them keep killing each other in record numbers. We ain't got to, the Klan ain't got to go out and kill blacks no more. We just drop off some liquor in their town and some guns, and they do it themselves. If it was my option every weekend, I would go up to Chicago with a big truck full of whiskey and crack, marijuana, and a ton of guns and bullets and tell them, have at it, and just drop it off right in the middle of town.
I'd like to give all glory and praise and honor unto the Most High. And you see, that was just a short list of rappers that died, man. You know what I mean? A lot of it was due to, gun violence. Some of them died from overdoses. And you can see, man, there's no longevity in that lifestyle, man. Speaking about the things they speaking about, putting that type of energy out there, you can see there's no longevity, and this was just a short list, man. I could have made the list even longer, but I just wanted to focus on the, kind of the more the latest ones that passed, man. And I noticed recently you seen that style of music in Chicago, the Chicago drill rap music, is making its way to New York, man. That filthy drill music, man. And we seen how devastating, that music was in Chicago. You see how many people died. From beefs and that. And these were just like mainstream guys. There was a guy that did a video on, rappers that died in 2019, and these are like, some of them were like, known people, and the majority of them was unknown people, man. Unknown rappers that was, with this style of drill type music, and it's just a slew of brothers, man, that's dying, man. It's no longevity, man, in this lifestyle, man. A slew of brothers, unknown rappers just dying, man. Oh, man. You gotta understand, man. This is not our culture, man. This gangster image, this pimping image, this gangster image, that was given to you by your oppressors, man. People that hate you. They took the low hanging fruit of our people, and presented that to him. That image to them, and it just took win, and it keeps going. That's not our culture, man. That was given to you by people that despise you. Let's bring this up what Kanye said real quick.
What is the culture? It's like, man, this ain't for the culture. We doing something for the culture. We are orphans, bro. We are cultureless. We don't have our own culture. We sign to culture vultures. We sign our life away. Our contracts to culture vultures. Think about everything that's cultural. Taking the knee is cultural. Being on social media is cultural. Wearing high fashion is cultural. Pushing a foreign is cultural. All these things are not owned by our culture. So who designed the culture? What does it mean to do it for the culture? That's why I do it for Christ.
This whole time we thought that this was our culture. People think this is how we behave. But it's not. We've been deceived. And regardless about how people feel about, Kanye West, we know he's sold out too to the system, but the statement was correct that he made. They're assigned two culture vultures. Whose culture is it? Because that gangster image that's not our culture, but when people look at it, it's associated with African Americans. That gangster image, that negative connotation. Like I said, man, that gangster image was given to you by your oppressors, man. That stole your culture, man. You got a bunch of niggas around here shooting and killing each other, man. For this block and that block. When the people running the entire entertainment industry stole your entire culture, man. And you guys are not pissed off about that, man. Oh man, I'm telling you, man. Like you said, you sign your lives away, man. It's no longevity. Enjoying the pleasures of sin for a season, man. That's basically what these guys are doing. Enjoying the pleasures of sin for a season. The scriptures speak about that, man. Instead of being a warrior for the Most High. Let's bring that verse up, man. Hold up. Hebrews 11:25, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of the Most High than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season, man. Yeah, so you see, instead of being a warrior for the Most High, they chose to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season, man. You know what I mean? There's no longevity in it, man. You know what I mean? They brought all that negative energy to them, man. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. They put all that energy out, man. Oh man, when we gonna wake up, man? And the elders some of the elders are leading these guys astray, man. That's surrounding them. Man. Come on, this is not our culture, man. It's not our culture. It was given to us by, by our oppressors, man. Oh man, let's take a look at this article real quick. A crackdown on hip-hop culture has swept across China. It is an act of censorship for domestic ends, an effort to define Chinese culture and project a controlled version of soft power on an international stage. Hip-hop's explosion into mainstream Chinese culture came in the summer of 2017 when a reality TV show, The Rap of China, thrust hip-hop artists to prominence. Hailed as a game changer, the first series garnered 2.94 billion views. The show was influential and viral. It was not only the music, but the culture which gained sway. Words such as freestyle, used by the show stars, quickly entered the vernacular and became the subject of top trending hashtag memes and catchphrases on Chinese social media. But in recent weeks, the show's co-winners Wang Hua and Zhou Huan, I probably butchered that, whose stage names were PG1 and Guy, respectively, have faced a campaign of public criticism and condemnation in the state media for promoting drug use and misogyny. China's top media regulator has subsequently banned hip-hop culture and tattoos from the screens. The top regulator, Gao Changli, has urged producers not to use tasteless vernacular and obscene actors, among other stipulations, aiming to clean up the media content. This has amounted to the crackdown on the hip-hop scene. So you see, according to that article, the Chinese, they ban hip-hop from mainstream television, man. They banned it because they said they were trying to preserve their culture, man. The Chinese have a way they do things. They have a culture, they recognize that hip hop culture is filth. That drug is all that other crap. It's filth, man. And they banned it from mainstream television, man. So they gotta go elsewhere to watch that stuff. They can't catch it on mainstream TV, They recognize, man, that that hip hop culture is infectious, man. You know. They said, nah, we don't want our people doing that, man. We're trying to preserve our culture, the way we do things. Because the Chinese, they do things a certain way. Other cultures do things a certain way. It's not their culture. They got rid of it, man. Get this filth out of here. You're not going to affect the minds of our people with it, man. Oh man, this is what they did, man. Why? Because 1 Corinthians 15:33, be not deceived, evil communications corrupt good manners. That's why they got rid of it, man. Evil communications corrupt good manners, man. The things that they're doing in these music videos, the things that they're promoting, man. It changes people's behaviors, man. People imitate these people. People look up to these guys, man. These guys promoting this filth. They said, nah, we gotta get this out of here. This is not how we behave. Oh man. Let's look at Ty Lawson. Former NBA guard Ty Lawson has been banned for life from the Chinese CBA after posting a couple of stories on Instagram. You see that? They banned Ty Lawson for life. It's not even that serious. What he did. It's not even that serious, bro. It's not even that serious. This is what he put. Chinese woman got kicks on the low. I might switch up my sentence. Come on, man. You see how bad they do you guys when you step out of order? Man, come on, man. This is crazy. So they got rid of him, man. China got rid of the hip hop too, man. When I say the hip hop culture is filth, I'm talking more so about, the ones that's just more so rapping about, the drug use, the promoting it, the killing all the time. That's what I'm talking about, man, because it's good hip hop music out there, but more so I'm talking about, that gangster image, that these guys talk about always murdering and killing people, man. It's people are listening to this type of music before they, go out and do something to somebody. That should just tell you right there that this is not good, man. So, there's no longevity in that type of lifestyle, man. Like I said, none. They're just enjoying the pleasures of sin for a season, like I said, and the wages of sin is death. The wages of sin is death, man. And they want this violence to continue, man. They want this conflict to continue. The gangs fighting each other. Rival gangs fighting each other. People beefing. Because you constantly beefing with each other, man. You're never gonna be focused on important issues, man. You know what I mean? It's to the point where, I firmly believe that if these guys try to put their guns down and really have a truce, between one another, they're gonna send out agent provocateurs to, start the violence up again, man. It's been cases where you seen videos of people talking about they seen crates of weapons just lying around in neighborhoods, and only the low-hanging fruit, of our nation go pick that up, man. I mean, somebody that's got their head on their shoulders is not going to touch that. I mean, but it's still, you're still causing those people to fall by putting things like that there, so. These people know what they're doing, man. They have to keep that cycle going because it's a money-making thing, man. But we got to do better, man. We got to do better, man. Hopefully this was edifying, man. We give all praises and honor to the Most High. That's it.